Hey, what's going on? We are here to talk about some very serious business and some very serious news. Now, we have AT&T joining Microsoft's cloud. Let's think about how big this can be here. We have AT&T, which already has their standard services, their phones, their internet, and they also have, of course, AT&T Stadium. They also have HBO Max. They have quite a few things to their roster, and just the fact that Microsoft was valuated at roughly over $300, currently sitting at $271, which AT&T now is currently at $29. Now, this can be huge, just like the T-Mobile merger when it hit, I think it was roughly like $100. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal. And when you look at the last earnings report for AT&T, they're already on the up and up. So my recommendation here would be to really keep an eye on AT&T, simply because the last time someone did something with Microsoft, let's just say that company flew like crazy. Look. We don't have to do schematics. We don't have to say who did what or any of that situation like that. All I'm going to say is a mighty funny coincidence that 2-3 months before all that stuff happened with GME, they had a meeting with Xbox. They had a meeting with Microsoft. And speaking of Xbox, they're running the whole sector here. Okay? They have it under control. They're running everything. They are the winners of this console war. And I'm going to tell you why. And this is going to all tie into why I believe the value of AT&T should also rocket. Not guarantees, not investment advice. This is just valuations in my professional opinion. They have cloud gaming, right? I've utilized their services. I utilize all these services. And one thing that I've known about cloud in Game Pass is when you play it, I have Bluetooth connected. I'm on the phone or I'm watching a video on YouTube while playing the game with no interruption on my device. Currently, I'm running an internet connection of, I believe it's 100 or 200 gig, somewhere roughly around there. Completely smooth connection. Completely smooth. It's no hiccups, no lag, no nothing with my controller connected to it. So 2 different streams of Bluetooth, from headphones to a controller to even being on a phone call with the YouTube video delayed and running the game live on Game Pass from the cloud. That is huge. And the biggest thing is PC or the console. See, what will make you wonder here? Let me go ahead and run this through as well. What makes this company so valuable is the fact that, unlike PlayStation, the Spider-Mans, God of Wars, Final Fantasies, the same 3 titles that everybody talks about. People say Xbox has no games. They have no games. Well, with me experimenting with this Game Pass, I've left a few games that I do play, because I only played typically one game since 2014, 2015. I haven't played many games. And the games I did play, I've gotten burned on. Let me elaborate. Basically, you pay full price for a half-done game, and it's no bueno and not worth the money you paid. Now, the big deal with Game Pass is the fact that you have indie developers and new developers who can also make and create games that gives them a chance, because it's not about the big titles. If I got Ultimate Game Pass, your game is on Game Pass, what do I have to lose to download a free game and check it out? So now they've not only given incentive for new creators and innovation, they've given an incentive for new game developers to emerge and actually make a name for themselves. And that's the biggest thing of all. So far in comparison, I've already played about 9-10 hits that are indie hits, different type of games, exploration, the crossover horror, Carry On was one of them, where you played as the villain. You have the whole Yakuza series, which is not indie, but they basically put all of it on there if somebody wanted it. Enter the Gungeon, I think it was another walkthrough beat 'em up that I had also played. It was quite a few games. I've played so many games I can't even remember the names of them, but they were pretty. They were pretty good. They were different, and they actually gave a different input on games because right now all it's about is 3D, 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 graphics, graphics, graphics in interactive movies. And that's what I call them because these games have become interactive movies. They're not fun anymore. They're not games anymore. They're literally interactive movies. But the fact is, that's something to keep in mind. So AT&T is about to be a part of this conglomerate who already has all of this big business in the works. It's huge. Me personally, am I holding AT&T? Yes. Am I holding Microsoft shares? Yes. I got them. I can't tell you what to do. This is not investment advice, and invest it on risk. All right?